Our topic for the day is 10 replenishables in a slowing economy. So, if you're a reseller, whether you're sourcing from a wholesale supplier, you're sourcing through online or retail arbitrage, or you're thrifting, or whatever you happen to be doing on how you're getting your inventory, these are some things you might look out for. Some of them you won't be able to, I don't know why I keep yawning, but some of them you won't be able to get thrifting. And some of them you might be surprised what you might find. You might find maybe not the exact product, but maybe something that is used with that product or something like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And keeping in mind that we have literally been talking about for about the last 6 to 9 months that more and more people are continuing to buy gently used products instead of buying brand new sometimes. But a lot of these are going to require them to be brand new because of the nature of the product. But a handful of them, you could potentially buy them used. So when the opportunity presents itself, go take a look at that as well. So Kelly, I'll let you have the first one.
Well, your toothpaste, basically your stuff. What's in your bathroom? Toothpaste, floss, mouthwash, toothbrushes. Everyone's still be taking care of their bodies, and you know. And I remember I used to sell when I sold on Amazon kids toothbrushes. Crazy.
Yep,
So,
character.
yeah,
Character
you
based
get the
toothbrushes.
Batman toothbrushes or the yeah. So yeah.
Spider Man's about to sell like crazy.
Mm-hmm. You
Transformers, if you can find any of those because the movie's coming out. So yeah, that one's gonna sell.
and you can even make a bundle of it
Absolutely. And
with
the Flash. I think the Flash is coming out this year as well. Guardians of
so
the Galaxy already came out. Yeah. But yeah, character toothbrushes, she's 1000% right. Sell like hotcakes. Anything else you want to add, Kelly?
but like you can make bundles, with like get like the little matching cup and put your toothpaste and toothbrush in there and make a little set because you think about they sell them at Christmas, little sets that are like toothpaste with a toothbrush and the character cup and so
Absolutely. Including a little toothbrush cover as well,
hmm
the little snap on toothbrush cover. Yeah, bundles all day long. So write that down because again, people are going to buy things for Christmas too
yeah.
at some point, and
And
this might
kids are
be a good.
going away to camp and
Yeah,
they're going to need a little set to go with them.
yes, yes, they will. So this is a good time to source for the summer and of course for Christmas. So the next one is pet care products or pet related products. Everything from grooming your dogs. Just think about what people did during the pandemic. They had to give their dogs a bath. They had to, in some cases, trim their dog's hair or trim their nails, although people are scared of doing that. They had to do a lot of stuff. And not that people are going to go back to that 100%, but if they're trying to cut costs or manage costs, then, those pet care products are definitely going to sell. And then other pet related products, like if people want to travel with their pets over the summer break, to grandma's house or vacations. Think about all the stuff that they might carry with them just to keep their dog safe or to make sure they don't have hair covering the entire back seat. Toys, little, pools or the inflatable travel dog bowls and food bowls and stuff like that, especially if they're going, camping or doing the long road trip, leashes. And we could go on and collars, on and on and on and on and on. And if they don't have like, a four-legged pet, maybe they have a turtle or maybe they've got a fish, like all of those things will matter as well because when people go on summer vacations, they need somebody to care for their pets. And so they may buy a little bit extra if they have someone else that's stepping into the house and taking care of the animal. Anything else you want to share, Kelly?
Well, just make sure stuff like flea and tick medicines and shampoos, you might have to have special um, things to be able to sell them.
Yep.
There might be some requirements, so make sure you do your research before you buy a bunch of it and then realize, oh, I need this paperwork. And
Yeah. And try to think beyond at this very moment, because there's a lot of stuff that there people going to need for the summer. But think about the fall as well. This is a good time to be sourcing for the fall and winter.
so your scented candles, oils, and sprays, everyone still likes to have their um, places smelling nice. And I'll tell you what, even when thrifting, I look for scented candles. I look for Yankee candles that you find a discontinued candle that's a scented candle scent that's been discontinued. You can make some nice money on those. Even if they've already been half used, they'll still sell. So, little tip there. But everyone, you have different scents for the summer than you have for, the fall. Then you have all the pumpkin and the apple and everything for the fall. And in the winter, you have the Christmas holiday scents with the pine and the cranberry. And then in the spring, you got, the floral scents start coming in, so you have to kind of go with the what the season is. But if you can watch and catch stuff going um on clearance at the end of each season and get these scents, you can have that stuff when no one else is selling it, and you will have the market.
Absolutely. Think
Because
about Mother's Day. Mother's Day just passed, and there's still so many products that they've got on clearance right now, and those are great for reselling.
yeah, someone might love the smell of pumpkin spice all year long, and if they can't find it at their local store, they'll look online.
Absolutely. The other thing is oils and sprays for going outside. So there's a lot of people that would like to take maybe the natural approach to bugs, getting the bugs away from them. So bug spray off, whatever. And there are different types of essential oils that you can buy and also sprays that you can buy that will help with that. Or people who want to host backyard parties, they might have some sentimental candles and things like that. So don't overlook those opportunities as well, because people want to enjoy outdoor entertaining as long as they're not burning up in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be outside unless it's early in
Mm-hmm.
the morning. Is it me or is it you?
It's you.
All right. Makeup, skincare, and hair care products. Again, people are going to continue to take care of themselves, as Kelly said at the beginning. And so, makeup is one of those things that they found over the years. If you go and look at the statistical data around makeup, it is just interesting. And skincare, it's interesting how, even when there's a recession, even when the economy is slow, even when whatever, like makeup sales don't go down. Like, people might not buy the high end stuff, but they're still going to buy something. And so, it almost doesn't matter whether you sell the high end or the regular stuff. There's always going to be a customer for the day to day skincare products and hair care products and makeup products. And there will be a customer for the high end stuff. And so when people are pinching pennies, instead of buying the high end stuff, they might buy the more economical stuff, but they're still going to buy it. So those are products that people will buy year round. Year round. That's like a steady Eddie right there. Anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, a lot of the makeup industry, they'll have certain times of year where they decide, well, this color is not selling as well, so we're going to discontinue it. And if you find colors in of lip gloss or eye makeup and such that are, blush and such as being discontinued, and you find it on clearance, cheap, you got people who did like that color will be looking for it, and you have it. So, look out for those markdowns at, say, Walgreens and CVS and wherever, for the makeup. And, because you can put that on, and if you have the last, someone might buy all you have because they love that color so much.
That's true. They might clean you out. So, the other thing is think about the accessories that go with these things. Again, just because someone may not, they have the high end brushes and the different types of sponges and things like that. So think about all of the other accessories that go with makeup, skincare, and hair care products. Everything from combs and brushes to the sponges to all of the different wipes, like that entire market. If you just wanted to sell in that market, the economy it's proven time and time again statistically that the sales don't take a serious dive. People might decide that they want to, like I said, not buy the high end stuff, but they're still going to buy some stuff. So this one is a steady Eddie for sure, 100%, and it's a replenishable.
So batteries and chargers. Batteries and stuff is really good this time of year because this is hurricane season. June 1st started hurricane season and it lasts till November. So us down here in Texas and such, we make sure we're stocked up with batteries and chargers so that if there happens to be a hurricane, we're ready, And it's good to have that anywhere, because you never know what you could get a tornado, you can have earthquakes. So you need to have all this, a good, supply of that. And plus, people going camping and vacation, and they need batteries and chargers for that too. Besides, you know, weather disasters and such.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So this is that time of the year. If you can't sell the batteries, you probably can sell some of the chargers. And so think about that. And even if you're not going to sell new, like this is one of those that you could potentially find at different stores, secondhand stores, where there's just like a bunch of cords and, and stuff like that, plugs and chargers for different things, phones, laptops, whatever.
Oh
So
yeah,
don't overlook those. They sell.
yeah. Don't overlook those. Or say you had something that it broke, but you still had the charging cable. You can still, sell that charging cable if it's still working, and say, the item broke, but that charging cable worked. You could pop that up on eBay and
Yep. 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 Eye drops, contact lens cleaner. I can talk today. So I know that the eye drops have been in the news because of an issue that was happening, and I believe that that's been addressed now. But contact lens, people are still wearing contacts. I don't wear them, but other people do. I wear glasses clearly, but people still love wearing contacts, and people are into this whole wearing colored contacts as well, even if they don't have an eye problem. Like they want to change out their look, dye their hair or put the temporary color on their hair and change their eyes. So contact lens cleaner will always be something that people will probably buy. And if people are wearing glasses, sunglasses cleaner, regular glasses cleaner, wipes, things like that, those soft cloths, all of those are things that people will continue to buy even in a tough economy. Anything else you want to add, Kelly?
no,
All
that's
right.
about. So disposable products. So you're going out on picnics and such, and you want to take napkins and uh, plasticware and such. On vacation, go camping. It's just easier to use that instead of having a bunch of reusable items and you have to clean, especially napkins and such. You don't want to. I know a lot of people are more into being more sustainable, but sometimes just having the disposable products is just easier and more efficient for you.
Yep. And she named some disposables we could go down the rabbit hole of disposable products. Everything from your crock pot liners to aluminum foil to trash
I
bags,
love my
stuff
crock
like
pot
that.
liners.
Yeah. To disinfecting wipes to regular wipes to like just there's just so many different things that we use and we toss and we generate a lot of trash. So just think about everything that you're putting into the trash can. Oh, there's probably something. Every baking goods. Think about people that are barbecuing this summer. You know, they're going to get those aluminum tins that, you know, people might put their brisket in. Well, we brisket here in Texas, so that's the thing. Or chicken or whatever. So we could go on the disposable products. So think about it. And if you've ever bought it yourself around the holidays, somebody else is probably buying it too. And strategically, think about it when you walk into a store, there's a reason why this stuff is on the end caps or down the middle aisle. It's because this is the time of year. The stores are always telling you what people are buying. This is the time of year that people buy an abundance of that kind of stuff. I was literally in line today with a lady at Aldi's, and she had those aluminum tins and she also had like I don't know, it looked like at least 30 hamburgers already like patties already pre kind of together. So all she had to do is just put them on the grill. And she had her aluminum foil. She had all that stuff that we're talking about right now. Disposable plates, cups, forks, knives, napkins. I was like, where are we going? And then she also had a pool floaty. Like I was like, so she said it's at her house. I said, well, we need to follow you to your house. So anyway, there's a lot of disposable stuff that we all buy from time to time, and that's the same stuff you should probably be selling.
Great for summer get-togethers, and we got 4th of July coming up. So yeah.
Yep. Baby wipes, diapers, flushable wipes. So I
Mhm.
mentioned disposable wipes before, and they also have the flushable wipes. Again, these are disposables as well. Like people are going to use them and throw them away, but they serve a different purpose. And as we all know, people are not going to stop having kids. So there's always going to be a need for baby wipes. There's always going to be a need for diapers, unless people are going natural. And there's always going to be a need for some type of flushable wipes, disinfecting wipes. The need is not going to go away. So again, now if there's reusable stuff, and some of these I don't know that I want them in a reusable state, but if there are some reusable items, then you know sometimes people are trying to do what they can for the environment. So people have gone back to regular diapers, those cloth diapers, and you know those are washable and reusable, and so don't overlook that as well as people are trying to do more earth friendly types of things. And so you know if that works for them, and I'm not going to say it doesn't work for me either, it's just you know I have a child who's special needs, and so I spend enough time doing stuff I don't want to do, and he's big. That's all I'll say about that. So at some point it gets old. Trust me, it gets old 16 years later if you're still doing this. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm all about the disposable stuff. Anything you want to add to that, Kelly?
Um, no, just be careful about flushable wipes, because even though they say they're flushable, they're not quite flushable.
That is absolutely correct. They will jack up your pipe system and you'll be calling the plumbers. So yeah, just be mindful of that. The flushable wipes are really not flushable. They really should go in the trash can.
All right, cleaning supplies. You already mentioned like the wipes and such, but a lot of people are probably bringing out their grills and their pool supplies and such from um storage, and now they have to clean them up. So, they'll be buying more cleaning supplies, or maybe they're putting away stuff from the winter back into storage, and they want to make sure that it's clean before they put it in. So, and plus, people just kids are home and they make messes, a lot more messes than they do when they're not at home. So they'll be born by people will be buying more cleaning supplies, and maybe they're doing a little more laundry because the kids are getting dirtier and they need more laundry stuff. So yeah.
Absolutely. And they may have relatives coming in to stay that as well. So they're gonna like, oh, we gotta go clean those spots in the house where we normally don't touch anyway, once a year. So there's gonna be some cleaning going on. Coffee filters, reusable pods. I mean, so here's the deal. You might as well just say coffee and tea in there as well, because people are going to continue to buy coffee and tea even in a stressed economy. But, you know, there's these reusable pods, especially for people who have Keurigs, or the coffee filters. Again, and coffee filters can sometimes serve multiple purposes for different things. Um, from a cooking standpoint and other things. So these are products that people are going to continue to buy. And like I said, you might as well add coffee and mixes for like, I know we're buying a bunch of the Powerade powder that you can put into your water bottle. So we don't have to pay the buy the Powerade. We just buy the powder and put that in. So any of those powder mixes as well. Again, think about the things that go with this. There's a reason why people are buying coffee filters, because they're buying coffee. People are buying tea. They're buying filters. They're buying, the different pods, and they're buying other types of things to stay hydrated over the summer. So all of those products are selling as well. You want to add anything else to that, Kelly?
No. People make iced coffee and hot coffee, so there's coffee for any time of the day.
Absolutely. And a lot of water bottles too. So for people who want to drink something other than coffee, like tea, iced tea. All right. So I hope this information is helpful. I hope that you use this to help you to think about things that you could be sourcing right now and year round whenever the economy is sort of struggling and you continue to hear about what's happening in the economy. I think we're going to continue to hear a boatload of stuff about the economy for at least the next
No, Coach Lee.
15 months, because of the fact that elections are going to be happening next November. So it's not going to die. It's going to be nonstop. That's all we're going to hear. So the economy is just going to be out there. So you can come back and listen to the replay. This is going to be uploaded to the eCom Sellers Podcast YouTube channel. Go subscribe if you're not a subscriber right now to the eCom Sellers Podcast YouTube channel, and tune in for another episode of the eCom Sellers Podcast where we, talk about these types of things. And we just want to be a blessing to you and your journey as an e-commerce seller.